This right here is the YouTube automation checklist that will help you go viral on YouTube. So you spend all of this time and all of this money on your brand new video. You're ready to blow up, but then you click upload and your video gets stuck at 7 views. We've all been there. You might be still one of them, but this video is going to change that. In this video, I'm going to share 3 key points to getting views on your videos, even as a total beginner. After having uploaded 1,000 videos so far this year, I was able to find 3 key elements that you need in order to get views on your videos. This even gets confirmed by Mr. Beast later in this video. This is one of my channels that I managed to grow consistently over time by using this one simple rule. This is a rule that I follow with all of my channels, and it's the reason I'm making quite some money with YouTube automation. The funny part is that anyone can actually follow this rule. Now, in order to understand this one simple rule, we need to take a look at the other 2 elements first. The first element on our checklist is the CTR. CTR stands for click-through rate. Simply said, how many people that see your video end up clicking on it. If you get 100 impressions and 10 people click on your video, that means that you'll have a 10% CTR. If only 3 people out of these 100 people click, that would mean that you would have a 3% CTR. Now, this is extremely important because no click means no view. The higher your CTR, the better chance of doing well on YouTube. Even Mr. Beast is publicly agreeing to that. As you can see, he tweeted, "I've helped channels with no subs pull crazy views and even had a friend get 100k views with his first video on a channel with less than 1k subscribers." If the CTR is high, YouTube will promote a video. It doesn't matter the size of the channel, if people click and watch, they promote. Which brings us to element number 2, which is watch time. Notice how Mr. Beast said if they click and watch, they promote. Getting someone to click on your video is one thing, but getting them to watch the entire video is a whole nother beast. Once you get those people to click on your videos, it's extremely important to make sure that they watch the entire video. Mr. Beast is one of the best in the game when it comes to watch time. Hence why his Squid Game video was able to get 42 million views in just the first 24 hours on YouTube. YouTube promoted that video absolutely everywhere because the CTR was high and the watch time is probably really high as well. So watch time is pretty much the total amount of time that your viewers watch your video. The higher these elements are, the higher the chance of YouTube promoting your video. But you might wonder, all of that sounds great, thank you for telling me. However, no one is actually seeing my videos, so how would I be able to increase the CTR and get watch time because no one is even seeing them in the first place? Which brings me to the key element number 3, which is the main reason that all of my channels are currently growing really fast. Element number 3 is the barrier to entry. If you had bought 1 Bitcoin in 2012, it would have cost you $5 and only 27 cents. I feel like it's safe to say that at that time, the barrier to entry the Bitcoin market was relatively low. However, if you want to buy a Bitcoin right now, it would cost you over $50,000. The barrier to entry got much higher over time. I look at YouTube the same way. Some niches and video ideas are easier to create, to promote, and easier to find for the audience. This mainly comes down to supply and demand. Picture this, guys. If there are 100,000 people searching for Elon Musk house tour, yet there are 1 million people making a video on that topic, it's safe to say that over 99% of that traffic will click on any of the top 10 videos. However, if there are 100,000 people searching for Elon Musk speaks about the future of Tesla, but there are only 5 videos being made on that topic, you'll notice that it's much easier to break into that niche and to start getting views. Why? All because of supply and demand. I've tested this multiple times and this started happening. Take a look at these stats right now. This is one of my record-breaking weeks on a brand new YouTube automation channel. I've been investing money into this every single week consistently over the last 3 months, and as of right now, it's starting to do very well because of that element number 3 rule, the barrier to entry. You can see that as of right now, the channel is kind of exploding and picking up a lot of traction. The reason for that is because I'm uploading content about a simple format, a simple niche, where the barrier to entry is still pretty low. This means that if you can combine a high CTR, high watch time, and a low barrier to entry niche or video topic, you are pretty much guaranteed gonna get views, just like with this channel as of right now. So how do you find these so-called low barrier to entry topics? Well, there are actually a couple of ways. You can start using Google Trends. For example, if I type in the metaverse in Google Trends right now, you'll see that this was pretty much that, and as of right now, the demand for this is pretty high. Because it's new, there are not so many videos yet, so this could be a great niche and video topic to start making videos on. Because once again, again, the barrier to entry is pretty low, yet you can get a high CTR and high watch time. You can also check Instagram theme pages, TikTok theme pages to follow trends on social media, celebrity niches, or pretty much anything out there. You can also just think yourself, what is being talked about in the media? What is going on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Christmas is coming up. Can I do something around that? There are endless ways to find these low barrier topics. You just gotta be sharp and keep an eye out. And then one of the best ways to do this is to think about what are new emerging industries, because these industries are picking up traction. They'll go mainstream soon. If you can already make videos right now, you've got that advantage of being one of the first people to create this kind of video. This is happening with NFTs as of right now. Look at this channel right here. It only started posting 3 months ago, yet right now it's gaining subscribers like crazy, getting a lot of views with a high CPM. I like to think about metaverse content the same way. A couple weeks ago, Facebook introduced the metaverse, and metaverse is being searched for a lot as of right now on Google Trends, so this may be a good niche and channel to get into. You might wonder, why is that? Well, once again, it's new, there's a lot of hype, plus there are not so many videos yet compared to other topics about the metaverse. Let's prove this by looking at a few results. You can see that if you type in metaverse on YouTube, you'll start finding all of these channels that are getting a lot of views. Now, not all of these views are coming from YouTube search, but it's easy to break into that niche and to start getting your initial views from YouTube search, so that from there you can build an audience and then slowly start changing from search related content to browse related content, because that is where you really blow up. Knowing all of this, the biggest thing you should avoid is getting into niches with a crazy high barrier to entry. For example, if you want to go ahead and replicate Mr. Beast, that is not going to work. He's got a team of a ton of people, he's spending a lot of money, you cannot really replicate that easily. However, for example, metaverse content, you should be able to make that pretty easily by just screen recording about specific topics or platforms. So why make it hard when there are easy ways to get the same results? Let me know what you think about this barrier to entry idea and element in the YouTube game. I feel like it's been improving my channels a lot, and because of this, I'm able to grow pretty fast. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.